Hey friends, what's up? Nothingwire.com, and we have the brand new Intex Aqua Style Pro for you today. Now it's a relatively mid-placed phone for Intex, KitKat powered quad-core processor and all those stuff. And you see the box is fairly big for a 4.5-inch phone, but I'm gonna tell you all the accessories, everything are kept very spaciously inside. That's the phone out here. That's the KitKat 4.4 quad-core free flip cover. You have an IPS display and some of the quick features out there. 4.5-inch display, 1.2 gigahertz quad-core processor, 8MP plus 2MP KitKat, 3G and all those jazz. Anyway, so you also have some exciting offers with Docomo here. So I'm gonna open this, and on top you have the phone here. That's the Style Pro. We'll come back to the phone. Go further in, and then we have the micro USB 2.0 cable out here. We have the 1 ampere wall adapter. We have the flat wire, nice in-ear, almost noise cancelling type of earphone, silver plated audio jack. You have the call control and the mic, but no volume control out there. You have the 1800 mAh battery. Then you have the quick start guide or user manual, and then some of the some exciting offers and stuff, and then your warranty card and that Docomo offer. So we don't have the screen guard and all free here because that's a review device, but I'm sure, I hope you get it with your retail package. So that's the Intex Aqua Style Pro. It's a 4.5-inch device. It's all plastic. It actually feels plastic, but it's quite thin and comes nicely into hand. The front side is very glossy. The back side has this nice rubbery plus plastic matte finish. There's no texture out there, but still it feels good. 4.5-inch screen. It is an FWVGA display. Your earpiece, the 2MP front camera, that's a fixed focus one, and then your shortcut keys out here, and the volume rocker, mouthpiece, power button, and 3.5mm jack and USB 2.0 port. Behind you have the 8MP camera and dual LED flash. Intex branding, and your speaker grill out there. You can open it from here. It comes out pretty easily, and this guy is, well, a relatively thick 1800 mAh battery, one micro SIM card slot, one full SIM card slot. This one supports 3G, and then your micro SD card slot that supports up to 32 GB. It feels quite nice, although not very rugged, because that's like a typical plastic phone. One of the USP of the Aqua Pro is that it's powered by the latest Android, or almost latest Android, KitKat 4.4.2, and you have almost a stock Android ROM here. You do not have much custom skin, although Intex has applied a slight layer here and there. So once you unlock the phone, you get to the home screen. So a pretty usual activity there. Comes to the same point. Long press on this to go to the recent app menu. Long press this and it will take you to Google Now, notification bar, and your quick function toggle bar out there. Yeah, so those are your home pages, and then you get to your app drawer. So 3 pages of app drawer. You have the usual Google Android apps, and you also have some third-party apps like, let's say, Doctor Safety, and you have Clean Master and all, News Hunt, and then you have some demo games like Real Football and such. And then you also have Intex apps like Intex Zone and Intex Club and all. Let's check out some of the apps quickly. First you have the dialer, a very usual quite big dialer, and then you have the keyboard out here, the stock Android one. Takes some time to come to the landscape and then to the portrait mode, but that's fine. We're gonna check out the browser now, and we'll check some HTML5, and it scores, well, decent actually. And then we tried opening Nothingwire.com, and we saw that it renders the web pages pretty good, although there is slight lag when you scroll up and down, you see, but still it's manageable. It's okay. The texts are legible, but then they are badly pixelated, mainly because of that poor resolution display. And what else? That's your gallery, and pretty usual you have your albums and all stacked up. You can edit them, you can share them. Then let's check out the music output. And so the sound is just about loud enough, and it also has the right amount of bass. Also the treble is slightly missing. It also is digitally enhancing, I guess, some part of the wavelength. Switching on and off between the equalizer did not really matter much, and although this guy is situated on the back, I was blocking it here, but then the sound wasn't obstructed much. Okay. Let's keep it here and see. Yeah, so if you keep it on a totally flat surface, the sound's gonna be obstructed, but otherwise it's pretty decent actually, the sound output. We also tried the sound output via earphones, and they are, well, decent, but the earphones are not exactly your premium type, so you do not hear that very good processing at all levels. Then we come to the 8MP camera. You have a pretty usual UI out there. See your settings, another settings, so video quality, see 480p the max. You can go time lapse and all. Then your front back camera and some of the settings out there. I have it in the video mode. I can also go to the panorama mode and or still mode. So take some time to click photos, but actually it's glass, so it's finding it hard to focus. It's not lag free though, and then you can start the video right here, but you cannot click stills while recording video. The still and video performance is, well, okay, decent for an 8MP camera. Under enough light you have relatively decent detail. The saturation hue are good, but then at times you see it oversaturates the pink and the red stuff. It also softens the images a lot, but that's expected from this kind of a camera. Under low light, noise creeps in. And let's check out a video and see if it can play a 720p video. So it can play. Let's see if it skips frames. It's pretty good. I'll just increase the brightness a bit and see how it goes. Should be a lot better. Yeah. So when you increase the brightness to full, it also washes out the color a bit.
Oh yeah, of course.
But overall, we like the sound output via the speakers mainly, and it can play 720p video. So well, this is not exactly a feather touch screen, although I did not feel any uncomfortable anywhere swiping in and out, tapping, or in any transaction. It's mostly smooth, but once you have a lot of background apps, starts to lag a bit, but that's the usual phenomena you'd see at this processor and OS level at this price point. Overall, smoothness is quite good actually. Some of the good things about the Aqua Style Pro is one thing, the sound output via speaker is pretty decent. The gameplay was also smooth, dual LED flash out here, and Android KitKat. One of the bad things about this device mainly is the very poor resolution display. Well, now would you buy this device? This is gonna cost just under 7,000, and At this price point you have two formidable competitor. One is your Moto E and the other one is the very formidable Redmi 1S. Well, now in terms of the performance and OS version and all, this guy is almost same with the Moto E. The Moto E actually has a 5 MP camera. That's a fixed focus one, so this has a better camera, but the screen on the Moto E is much better, so you have to really decide about which one you want, the Moto E or this one. But the Redmi 1S actually wins hands down over this one in almost every department. And Redmi 1S actually I think costs slightly less than this, but again that phone is very hard to get. They're only selling it in batches and you have to really register and then wait for your turn and everything. So you'll have to decide on this. I just told you the pros and cons of it. With the Moto E, if I don't mind the screen, I might just pick it up, but not against the Redmi 1S really. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please ask anything related to this phone and we'll try to answer them. And please subscribe to our channel for more such awesome content in future. Thank you.